さないでそのまぶたに隠された瞬きのない愛をくれよ止められないこの想い時が止まっても抱きしめたい折れるほど爪痕は消えない Can't stop loving you その香り眼差しこの手で溶かしてゆく I can't stop loving you Woo! 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 すれ違う瞬間ひそやかなささやき揺れたいぜそのどれ閉ざさないでその瞳に隠された偽りの愛をくれよ止められないこの想い明日が来なくても抱きしめたい折れるほど爪痕は消えない I can't stop loving you その香りの眼差しこの秋に溶けてゆく I can't stop loving you
Demons all around us using their powers to tear us apart sending out evil spirits to bottle the emotions right here in our heart. Hey man, hey, what are you doing? Hey, get back! Don't do that! Hey, put that down! Hey, get back! Hey, man, don't do that!
Stop playing hurts, stop playing hurts. I fight back the demons till the day I die. Stop playing hurts, stop playing hurts. Never believe in the lie.
止められないこの想い明日が来なくても抱きしめたい折れるほど爪痕は消えない止められないこの想い時が止まっても抱きしめたい折れるほど爪痕は消えない止められないこの想い明日が来なくても
All right. Let's play some more Resident Evil Film, as they call it in France. They don't call it that in France. They don't call it that anywhere. Oh, oops. I still have Live Split open. Won't be needing that. What? Oh, do we? I have 2 Live Split captures. That seems like a smart move. Yeah. How's everyone doing tonight? Oh, chill out. Jesus. Okay. There we go. Good. Okay, I was going to say, I don't know. I couldn't remember if I did something with this capture. I'm glad I didn't. Probably just going to finish up separate ways today. Still have 4 more chapters, I think. Separate ways. I'm going to be trying to get maximum treasure. Because we want to be able to get the crossbow as soon as we start chapter 3. The crossbow is busted good.
We have an irregularity. The researcher we planted has been discovered by the Illuminados.
You must be talking about that vagrant Spaniard. So where is he now?
He's held captive in an abandoned house located northeast of the village. Until he recovers the sample, we can't let him die.
President Treeville. I do like micromanaging
Louise,
Wesker.
Sarah. And I thought I was high maintenance.
Yeah. Rescue the best original character from this game. Take their secret egg. I like how not only is she broken in, but this guy. I like every version of Wesker. Me too. I was gonna say I even like movie Wesker. And you know what? Sure. It's not his fault that he's not Richard Woe or DC Douglas. Or that he gets killed by a door. Good lord. Sir? Oh god, yeah. Shit, this is a game lousy with door gods. The golden egg. Exactly how you open your doors with a knife? Yeah, of course. How's it going, Akimakumi? I like this goon out here just waiting with his chainsaw. That's not a knife. No, it's not. That's a spoon. Mental health was not kind to you. Me neither. Hello, sir. Okay, I got knifed. Pretty forked up, I would say. Never too spoon for these spots. And he's gone. Nice. I got the ruby. There's a really annoying thing this chapter involving getting money where it's not a very nice thing to say. Or no, not a very nice thing to make jokes about. How's it going, Kaz? Why did I have 2 fan kick prompts there? Sir? Sir? Yes? Follow up on what I was gonna say, Shredster. I was gonna say Wesker's one of those characters who's just too preeminently enjoyable to not like every incarnation of. Give me the peanut sauce. You neither. I think the only other character I can say that about is like Splendid! Kaboom! I should have a channel points reward that just plays a random Irving Wesker clip each time. Sir? I think Jill and Ada are the only other characters in the franchise. Oh, and Barry. Or I can say I liked every other version of them. Although, oh no, you know what? I can't say that about Jill because film Jill sucks. I'd redeem channel points for that. Well, there's only one way for me to express my enthusiasm about people wanting to spend channel points on that, and that is to say, boom, splendid. Oh no, it's splendid, kaboom. God, Irving Wesker is so aggressively cursed. The balance of the world is changing and you're completely oblivious to it. It was quite making me look big. I want the rifle too, but there's no way I'm buying the rifle before the crossbow. Sure do have a lot of eggs. How ridiculous this whole ass game is. Oh, 100%. How's it going, TJ? It's kind of funny in hindsight, people were complaining about how ridiculous RE5 is. Admittedly, RE5, very ridiculous. But it's like, we're playing a bonus mode about a secret agent in a cocktail dress, roundhouse kicking Spanish zombies to death. Resident Evil is always at least a little bit ridiculous. They're dead. I agree. I remember as a kid being like, no, it's not serious enough. Why is there a Chinese secret agent mercenary in my Resident Evil? And as an adult, I'm like, yeah, she's the best. I love how ridiculous she is. She's always looking ready for a semi-formal ball. I know. Except in like the remake of RE2 when you first meet her and she's dressed like Columbo. And I guess in Assignment Data where she's wearing like tack gear. Let's go back in time with the YouTube video. Some X forever, yes. Shreds are getting a little too real. But the truth, absolutely. Yeah, no, like if you went back in time and told me that there's a Resident Evil game coming out that's first person where the bad guys are vampires, I would have cried. Like I would have been destitute. My precious Resident Evil supernatural. Now I'm like, yeah! I want to fight werewolves. Sounds awesome. And the man on the street destroyed my innocence. Oh, jeez. Oh, she got quite the bounce there. Fighting said werewolves in London. That's true. Yet. Who knows where Resident Evil 9's gonna be? You thought that Shadow the Hedgehog was gonna be the best Sonic game ever because it had guns and aliens and grime. These days I wish it was Proto Devil May Cry. Yeah, see that's the I completely agree. The melee in RE5 is in RE6 is fantastic. Even the melee in RE5 is fantastic. Man, RE6 is so uneven, though. There's just too much stuff going on all the time. That's a game that needs to chill a little bit. Every fight is with like 400 people. In a place full of explosives. Focused on one story. Yeah, totally. You don't have one of your bosses turn into a T-Rex that derails trains. You know what's funny too is that like while it's a very co-op focused game like 5 is, easily for my money the best story is the Ada campaign. It's got some like great elements to it. Though yeah, again, if they were gonna do one story, it would make most sense to do the Leon one. I have the feeling they were kind of mad with Power when they made that game. Yeah. That being said, I don't think I like Leon's campaign that much in that game. Like it's fine. It has so much extra crap. Actually, you know what I would do? I was just thinking like, well, what would I would have scrapped Helena. Right, Helena's the other character. Chris already has like 47 backstories. Doesn't need a new one yet. Chris, yeah, Chris just spins his wheels in RE6 too. Like, the plot ends up being that like he's mad even though he got exactly what he wanted in RE5, so it doesn't really make any sense. I would have done a single campaign with Leon and Sherry as the deuteragonists instead of introducing another character. And then unlike RE5 where you have to unlock Sheva, you could start the game as either of them. Yeah. Will never be mentioned again. Yeah, that's another... Sheva's great. They should bring back Sheva. But you know Resident Evil has protagonists that, that's too interesting because they never get allowed to come back again. Or all my favorite... If I like a Resident Evil character that's not like Ada or... It's not Ada or Wesker. They never come back again. Or they come back 20 years later in a movie or something. I guess I did finally get another game with Barry, and Revelations 2 is actually like a pretty entertaining game. And Wally's Phoenix Wright crossover? Yes, 100%. I want them to remember Rebecca exists. I mean, they won't, but we got that one movie. Right, I keep forgetting that I need to get all the treasure. Because if I don't, I'm not going to be able to afford the damn crossbow. Resident Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. I'll put her in Fortnite instead. Oh, Ryu. I guess we got that gif of Ryu playing the saxophone out of it, so it's not all bad. You can't prove to me that that wasn't Wesker's plan in RE5, was to get Amaterasu to recreate the world. After he Ouroborosed it to death. Complete global saturation and all that. This is like the most finicky thing in the entire game. A grappling hook point up here. Fortnite, exactly. Fortnite legitimately fried. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that a couple places too, and it does make me sad to see. But it's also quite funny. Also, I know it takes two to tango, but, reminder that Disney didn't let them use any X-Men or anything for MVCI. Because they didn't want to potentially give Fox money before they bought Fox. Fucking. They also, like, choked the X-Men out of comics for, like, a decade because they didn't own them. Also, how's it going, Xanergy? Yeah, I agree. As someone who's I'm at that point in my life where I don't get angry at, like, buzz off, jackass. Yeah, you too. I just want to get up there and get that damn beer stein. There we go, finally. I don't plan, but it gives me hope for things I might play. Yeah, for sure. There's a Fortnite Kratos is on Switch and Master Chief is on PlayStation. Yeah, hey. It's a weird thought. Ah, crap. Hey. I think I have like a half dozen eggs in my inventory. Nope. Nope. What explosive discharge? Oh, here they come. This is the PC, this is like the more recent Steam port. using keyboard and mouse. The second most satisfying way to play RE4 for my money. Behind the weirdly excellent Wii port. Oh, you thought it's just in time for a fireworks. But that blows my mind, because it's not like the game looks any better in, like, Ultra HD. Like, oh no. Look at how crisp and HD this pre-rendered cutscene is. Like, buzz off. Looks the same. Looks more brown. Yeah, instead of the PC and, like, HD versions, which look more gray, like... I think this game's like Muramasa. It actually looks a little bit better in lower resolution. Like the remake? Yeah, the remake looks better in HD. Because the remake is just so unbelievably, like, for my money, such a gorgeous game. But also, like, this game ain't the remake. This is a fully rendered 3D game, not a game with 3D with the 3D pre-rendered backgrounds. So, plus it's a game that's openly kind of trying to evoke like old like adventure movies and goofy like horror stuff. Like, it's kind of like watching, like, one of those old, like, Italian zombie movies on the, like, Ultra 4K Blu-rays that they come out with. It's just like, really? They went out of their way to make this look grimy. Why do you want it to look like pretty grime? Like, that's such a weird thought. Also, like, as good as keyboard and mouse is, like, your aiming is not quite as snappy as it is on the Wii. Yeah. Well, Leon, so that's the funny thing, right? Like, and this was more obvious at the time, but like, Leon, in the first game, like in Resident Evil 2, Leon is just like comically like wholesome. Like, he's just like an absolute cinnamon roll. And in this game, to make him cool, they just made him into Solid Snake. Like, they gave him some like James Bondy one-liners, which I guess makes him more Naked Snake than Solid Snake, but if this game hadn't been developed so like at such a similar time to RE4, I think I'd have been like, These is so very seriously. You can tell by 99%. Ramon Salazar's. Are you saying that they've jacked the line? The villains in this game are an absolute delight. Oh, I'm about to get hit in the thigh with an axe. Yep. Ah. Sir? Sir. There we go. Even, like, Sadler is pretty funny. Oof. Oh well. Still have eggs. now I don't have eggs anymore, but... Writhe in my cage of torment, my friend. Yeah? Also, nice little touch in this game. I like that Ada has different text when examining stuff from Leon. A lot of people don't realize how much survival horror characters, like, character and personality come from how they, like, describe the things you're examining. For the best version of that, see Silent Hill 3. Heather is maybe the sassiest survival horror protagonist of all time just through item descriptions. Also refusing to do a puzzle from Silent Hill 2 because it's gross, which I think is great. Oh, that's fine. Until 2, that was a good time. Ganados that stole Leon's jacket, even though it's too small for him. Sean Bean did nothing slowly. The funniest thing being that Sean Bean, playing a character who dies, didn't die. Despite the, like, memes about Sean Bean. But yeah, unfortunately, in a Silent Hill game, not connecting to the main characters will definitely take you out of it. That's what murdered the remake of Siren in its crib for me. Just too weird for you? Yeah, that's fine. That's also very valid. Second movie was hilariously bad, though, yeah. Same issue you had with Evil Within. Man, the second Evil Within game is so much, like, so much better than the first one. Like, it's way weirder, but, die of alcohol poisoning? Oh, yeah, for sure. I just think it's funny that they made Vincent a fucking, like, heartthrob Jon Snow character in that movie. Just a hilarious interpretation of that character. Good horror movies are your favorite thing. Fair enough. Finding one that doesn't suck is a hell of a task. Second seemed more enjoyable because it was much like, whoa, now you're here. Now you're here. Spooky! Yeah. It also had kind of like Resident Evil 4E, like pacing and like level design. Like you had this kind of open world-ish like branching section. Remake of Fright Night with David Tennant. I never saw that one. I remember to get the beer stein. Okay, yeah, I spent all that time getting up there, and then I couldn't remember if I actually got it. VR night trap? Is that too much to ask? As a matter of fact, it is. No. I'd play VR night trap. That sounds hilarious. I mean, night trap in general is hilarious, but...
Tienes razón, es un hombre. You carry the same blood as us, it seems. Nevertheless, you're an outsider.
Event Horizon.
Just remember, if you become
1408?
unpleasant to our eyes, you'll
The
face
Stephen King
severe
adaptation, right?
consequences.
I saw it, but I can't remember it very well.
What? Same blood.
I agree with you, Malezra, although I always forget what his name is. I always just call him the Big Cheese. Or the Village Chief. Like, I know he has a name, but I always forget it. It is Mendez. Okay, I was gonna say, I think it's Mendez, but... That's what they, like... That's how they describe him, is the Village Chief. In, like, That's how Capcom described him, like, before the game came out. And Sarah calls him the Big Cheese. The Village Chief, my favorite member of the Village People. I like that hilariously short QTE. Holding her hands, that's so cute. Oh, I forgot I had the shotgun equipped. I mean, it works, but... I do like the attention to detail with the Las Plagas. Like, why don't you encounter like splitters during the first part of the game? Oh, because it's daytime. And they're sensitive to light, which is why flashbangs one-hit kill them. Oh, hole in one. Yeah, to go back to what TJ said about Leon being less sassy in Japanese. Yeah, some of my favorite Leon lines aren't in the Japanese text. Like, no thanks, bro. And I think your small time Sadler isn't either. Leon just has genuinely really good lines in this game. Better try a new trick, because that one's getting old. Like, they're not good lines. Like, he's not like super clever or anything like that. He's just lovably goofy. Your right hand comes off. That's the one line that's genuinely really clever. And Salazar's reaction really sells it. Brock Lesnar being 100% straight man makes Leon more sass. Yeah, yeah. I'd have to rewatch his scenes in Japanese to see if he's, like, represented differently. I'm kind of curious if in the, like, knife fight, if he says that, like you, I'm American, or if he says, like you, I'm, like, not from around here. Or uses, like, Gaikokujin or a Gaijin instead of Amerikajin. I'm not sure. I had a Japanese copy of the PS3 port of this game that I played through. And when I was living in Japan, and I was kind of practicing Japanese by reading the lines as they go. Oh yeah, no, you couldn't have Krauser be. It also it would take away from like the part of the like subtext of Krauser's character is that he's not smart. Like he's being played, and he both doesn't know. He alternates between not knowing and not caring that he's getting played. You know. Blunt instrument. Yeah, 100%. He's, I mean, if you want to talk about the Japanese-ness of this game, he's very much the Japanese stereotype of an American, in particular an American soldier, right? Like, like he says stuff that if you know the Resident Evil games, you know that he's not like a he's clearly being kept in the dark with a lot of stuff. He just told us that's like RE3 and RE2 where there's like, or in Outbreak you can get items that are in RE3. And I remember at the time the joke among the Resident Evil community was just like, oh no, you're gonna steal those bullets so that Carlos has a harder time in the hospital. I will say, I think Carlos has taken the cake for me for, like, Resident Evil Glow Up. I never really cared about Carlos, but I didn't dislike him as much as a lot of the community did. A lot of the community, going back in time, hated Leon and Carlos specifically. Like, they're two really, like, despised characters, because Leon was just such a Boy Scout in Resident Evil 2. And obviously everyone turned around when he was Super Leon in this game, who's great. And has way more of a personality and stuff like that, outside of just being like a good guy who does good things. And similarly, Carlos was kind of like a one-note, boring fuckboy. But RE3 Remake Carlos is a fucking treasure, and I'll fight anyone who disagrees. Chua Fiesta me. Well, you're in the perfect situation then. There are remakes of all of the Resident Evil games you haven't played that came out before that, and they're all really good. Though 3 is too short, as everyone says. And takes out some of the cool stuff from 3. Yeah, except for Code Veronica. Code Veronica's kind of a mixed bag anyways, so.
Welcome.
Alright, how much money do we got?
Selection of good thing. What are you selling?
We can sell the mask.
Is that all?
Maybe. And these 3.
Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying? Is that all? Thank you.
How much is the rifle? Fine. Jerks. Delete to rotate, yeah.
Then come back anytime.
Yeah, it's funny because with the remake of Leon, they didn't change his personality, which I was worried they were going to. They kept him as just like a complete Boy Scout. But it works really well. 'Cause that story doesn't really work if he's like a cooler, more cynical character. Just kind of the remake of 2 has better voice acting and writing to make it seem like he's more just like a new guy out of his element and less like comically idealistic. Leon learned to be cool and for. Yeah, totally. That's like the subtext is that like becoming a secret agent is what made him cool. Just stole his sunglasses. It's okay, because they were probably a bomb anyways. Let's kill El Gigante. Let's kill El Gigante. Oh, there we go. Why is your brain like this? The feeling this is going to be very relatable. Zombie looked a fright. His manners were ghoulish. Yeah! He went to the CSI Miami School of the One-Liner. No, I know the feeling. I often have thoughts like that. Abused by me. I know a dangerous criminal who must be stopped. His name is me. I was hitting the wrong key at the beginning there, so I don't think I'm gonna get it in 2. Need to go swish? Yeah. I did not get it. gosh, and these characters are cutting things with a knife. Oh god, too, their knife has to be not to break? Yeah. See, that's something they could all learn from Chris. Something that Chris has been doing ever since, like, the early games is carrying a gigantic knife. Like a comically large knife. Even in Resident Evil 1, he has like a 10-inch bladed like machete. It's nuts. Mine this morning about RE4, he told me he got stuck on the Chainsaw Sisters, and I asked him if he tried Gigantos. He didn't realize he could pick the whole time. OG RE4 PC edition for the keyboard was for the game's QTs. That was a special kind of help. That's what got me to stop playing that version of it.
I forgot something. You guys go on.
I remember, eventually they'll just give him a samurai sword, yeah. RE8 is gonna be walking around Europe with the Dragon Slayer from Berserk.
Some smokes to go with it to make my day.
Where's the sample?
Okay, we skipped the foreplay. As a matter of fact, I was just going to get it. Where's the love, baby?
Sounds like fun to me. Just hurry up.
Okay, lady. Where do you stand on all of this? Exactly what kind of group are you working for?
There are some things in the world better off not knowing. This is one of them.
Fine. I can take a hint. I don't care who you are, as long as you get rid of that old man and his religious friends.
Turn him into Monster Hunter? Yeah, exactly. Dun 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 dun. Chris is just like swinging around. RE4 except it's Neo. Which button is key pulse though? Astaroth's axe from Soul Calibur.
Put your hands where I can see them.
Sorry,
Soul
following a lady's lead just isn't my style.
Make him a Soul Calibur guest character where he goes to get Soul Edge. Being like, Soul Edge is a bioweapon, I've got to destroy it.
Bit of advice, try using knives next time. Works better for close encounters.
Ada's like, yeah, I played I played Metal Gear Solid 3 too, Leon. Chill out.
Long time no see.
Ada. So it is true.
True? About what?
You, working with
Wait,
Wesker.
Indiana Jones, it belongs
I
to
see
the
you've
museum.
been doing your homework.
Why, Ada?
What's it to you?
Why are you here? Why'd you show up like
Why'd it
this?
take you so long? She was wearing sunglasses. How are you supposed to know? That would be very Resident Evil 2, Leon.
Ada.
I do like how in the remake they've basically just changed their energy to Ada being like, so, you wanna fuck? And Leon's just like,
Luis has succeeded
What?
in recovering the sample.
I need to stop
He's waiting in the
the
cabin.
bad guys.
Get in contact with him
The platypus.
Understood.
And that U.S. government lapdog, Leon. If you do happen to encounter him, put him out of commission. We can't let him interfere with our plans.
He has no idea what's going on. He's nothing we need to worry about.
He's a survivor of Raccoon City. We can do without the extra distraction. Take him out.
Leon.
I do like how Wesker had a like 140p screenshot of Resident Evil 2 Leon. Shoot me in the shoot me. I like the idea that he hires like another one. He's just like, okay, now you've shot me in the arm, you have to go. And then he goes to recreate another scene, and he's just like, okay, now the first escort comes in and throws me a rocket launcher. That's Leon's kink, is getting thrown a rocket launcher.
Welcome. Got a selection of... What are you selling? Is that all? Is that all?
Nice, okay.
Thank you. What are you buying? Is that all?
Uh-oh. Time for some Tetris. Context.mp4. Yeah. Should have known it was coming. Instead of a backpack from now on, I just need a trench coat with 20 plus pockets. Exactly. You just need the attaché case L.
Thank you. Come back anytime.
Come on. Oh, they're 4. Damn it. That actually makes my life a little difficult. I've learned one thing from this franchise. It's that you just need, like, whatever you're wearing normally, but then you get a, like, suspenders. Or, like, a belt or something. That in Code Veronica and 3. What is... Oh, this guy was a... second generation splitter. Still definitely the most dangerous ones, because they can just one-hit kill you. Oh. Third generation splitters are not the hardest to deal with, but they're annoying because you can't kill them with a single flashbang. You need 2. No. If stuff upside down to be extra chaotic, yeah. I've seen a decent number of, like, cursed Resident Evil 4 inventory screenshots. I always forget these things have that move, though. That move sucks. I also like how, however they programmed that, how the game sorts inventory, it's definitely in a way that makes it just very chaotic in general. Get away from me. So there's nothing but 1 gun and 10 fish. Yeah, it's true, it's true. Fish occupy an insane amount of space if you pick them up. They're also pretty decent healing items. Not worth the space, obviously, but every run I try and pick up all the fish in that one section in the village. Oh boy. Way more damage than I would have preferred. Oh, oops. Dying up. Sell for a lot too. Yeah, that's true. That's true. We actually, I think if you go back and watch like the VOD from a couple weeks ago, you'll, like, I sold a fish to buy the large attaché case or something. I could pick those up first. You know what, I'm not going to use the bow gun until after the courtyard anyways, so I'm going to just buy it afterwards. Rifles in general, the undercover MVP of this run. Nope. See you. Oh wait, do I not have rifle ammo? Oh, okay, I do. Oh, there we go. I do love the idea of a U.S. federal agent being like, I need to acquire additional ordnance in the field. The, like, CIA handbook is just like, in these situations, you can, in fact, do commercial fishing. Weird Australian arms vendor is just like, oh, yeah, I mean, I guess I'll buy it. I just, sure? How much is fish worth? Complete commerce of the supposed flasher. Welcome. Don't you matarlo me. Images that precede unfortunate events. This guy is just coelhoing up a storm over here. Jesus, the squad's all here. Roast and toast them. Eight times and still not come. Absolutely inexcusable. And yet, you use it to stop a flying axe without denting or dinging the blade. Maybe that's why it takes him so many hits. The blades are just completely puttied at this point. You're basically cutting at them with a butter knife. I don't know, that reminds me of the MGS3 conversation between Sigint and Snake about knife fighting. Where Sigint's like, oh, did you get the cool knife I sent you, Snake? And Snake's like, yeah. And he's like, is it what you're using on the mission? He's like, no. He's like, oh, but it's so cool. You like, it's got a hollow grip and you can like store stuff in it. Snake's like, yeah, but that means that if I use it in a knife fight, it's gonna get broken immediately because the the balance is crap. Sigurd's like, oh. Well, better develop a walking tank. No. Storage where the tank should be. Yeah, exactly. I'd like to think it's getting that like talking down to Snake, but from Snake that motivates him to become the DARPA chief. He's just like sitting there late at night, looking at the like blueprints for like railgun guided nuclear missiles, and he's just like, man, why did I have to hollow out the grip on that knife to store matches and stuff? No amount of unethical, untraceable nuclear missile platforms will ever make up for the fact that I made a bad knife once. Because better chance to not break. I mean, if it's a single unbroken piece, then yeah. But I also feel like that's just kind of Naked Snake's thing, is just like ripping on people for their predilections when it comes to weaponry. He manages to shit talk Ocelot from using one normal semi-automatic pistol to carrying 3 archaic cowboy revolvers. Though he did teach us that the engraving offers no tactical advantage whatsoever unless you're planning to auction it off as a collector's item. Oh yeah, I mean, it makes, like, his rationale does make sense. If he was just, like, after their first fight where he's like, your like, shooting stance is, or the way you handle a gun is better suited to carrying a revolver, and he's like, oh, okay. It's more that he manages to source, like, 5 different single-action armies in, like, the Caucasus Mountains during the Cold War. It's just like going into Volgan's office and being like, Colonel, I need another single-action army. Volgan's just like, ah, damn it. I'll get one delivered on Amazon Prime. Cold War edition. Hey! Thanks for the raid, Marcus. How was Professor Layton? Yeah, 100%. There's other nice advantages to a revolver, especially at that time in history. A revolver really wouldn't be an unusual pick for someone as a sidearm. If you shove a gun into someone's gut and try to fire it, if it's an automatic, you have a chance of it not, Zombies remind me of a puzzle. Layton. Just fun and brain-wrecking as usual. Every time I see you playing that, all I can think is that fake from one of the like recent Vine Sauce videos, he put out a thing where there's like fake box art for a game called Brain Hurt. That's all I can think of. Yeah, you're less likely to have it, the slide get pushed out of battery and the gun not fire as a result. James Bond carried a revolver for decades in the books. Over the PPK. I mean, like, the PPK is what he would go back to, but he used a Smith & Wesson Centennial Airweight hammerless for a long time. Call it hook shot. Author PPK. Hey, and there's an Ada connection. Ada in the RE2 remake uses a World War II era German compact pistol, but it's not a PPK, it's a Mauser HSC. I'm trying to remember how to get back to the vendor over here. Oh, right. Doy. Actually, the mention of the PPK and James Bond reminds me that we have to get back to doing the James Bond streams at some point here. Before Megas Diadochi, like, has me executed in a military tribunal or something.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on. What are you selling? Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying? Is that all? Thank you.
Pistol using... Thinking quickly, I still creates a pistol using only a string, a chicken, and a pistol. For real? That's fantastic.
What are you selling? Is that all?
Nice. Okay, there we go.
Buying?
Got the big case and the bow gun now. And it's time to do some Tetris. Will make sense in a minute. Maybe. Hopefully. I just like to have all the weapons on one side.
Thank you.
Real one, sadly, I haven't tried to try it out yet. Huh. It's just how Mafia Eternal Return works. That's interesting, although I think given the description of it, it's almost more of a revolver carbine than a... Terrible mod idea number 772 of Resident Evil 4 mod that makes the Tetris music play whenever you want to mess with the inventory. That's a good idea, though. Well, they'll make it the Tetris 99 music to give me a panic attack every time. I just need to buy the TMP. It's funny because, if you watch the speedrun of Assignment Data, the first thing they do is sell all their guns to buy the TMP. And then just use the TMP the entire run. But I'm not gonna bother with that. Dr. Mario would work too. Ow. Hey guys, let's try out the crossbow. I like the crossbow. Just weapon durability to this game. I mean, I don't want to go. I already probably went two-gun nutty already this stream, but I don't think any firearm that passes, like, any kind of commercial testing is gonna fail after less than, you know, 10,000 shots. That dog will hunt. Why would people be salty about one-gun runs? Seems like a weird thing to be salty about. You know what, though? I mentioned it because it was a hilariously bad idea. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. You're pissy about the dumbest things. That's true. That's true. Myself included. I make fun of people getting pissy about stuff like, well, the wrong character got into Smash Bros. Or I don't like this really minute thing. And cannon run only. And someone will be like, Terra isn't the main character of Final Fantasy VI because it's a ensemble piece. And I'll be like, listen here, you little shit. Here's my collegiate essay about why you're wrong. When does Ramon Salazar get into Smash? He's the Resident Evil representative they're gonna add. Either too burdensome or basically irrelevant. Agreed. Not the most efficient way to deal with that, but... Mog is the main character of the three. They're on the box. Only in North America. Hey. Yeah, I see you. Creeping in the window over here. It's the Final Fantasy. Wait, this is Resident Evil? Sure is. Mystic Quest stream when? I'd play Mystic Quest just for the music. Boss battle theme from that game is absolutely fire. As Sonic can confirm, dumbest things people say make people piss. I can't believe Geist from the GameCube. Geist is... Okay, wait, I have to reread this. I can't believe Geist from the GameCube game Geist for the GameCube didn't get into Smash. Woke up so early to get your dad a vaccine appointment? Nice. Quap stream. I planned on doing a Dirge of Cerberus stream like years ago. I haven't gotten around to it though. Oh no. You guys want to see a crossbow guy get absolutely unloaded into? Battletoads in Smash? Battletoads would be cool. I'd be down with that. Oh no, the acid! An N64 emulator that can do multiplayer over the net. Get some Mario 64 kart battles going with people. An N64 emulator that works. Have you considered using Parsec, Brofar? Clarify works well. So entertaining. Back from dinner and immediately got treated to the side of Ada lying dead on the floor. Never heard of it? Other than the okay, so it's like a remote desktop tool. Me and the real Bong were testing it to see if we could do Cannon Spike using that on co-op. And it seemed to work pretty well. I also wanted to get it working to do, Are you serious? I hate these damn acid things. To do Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. Editing is most unwatchable. Oh, I can't, like, they all give me conniptions. Though definitely enjoyable. Like... in their own right. Oh, I've got a Shaolin monk for you, and it's non-dairy. That's right. That's right, I just read the Kung Pao quote from Master Wang as if it was a Wimplo quote. And I hate this guy in particular so much. Some heavy nostalgia. It's because that game is fucking rad. That was bad move on my part. Hey, thanks for the follow, Dark Knight. I appear to be out of rifle ammo. Double hit, nice, yeah. Oh, he's almost out of the cage. Oh. He's out. Aren't all guns technically shotguns? Damn it, Brofar, you're gonna make me get into the technicalities of... Much like my bolt crossbow. Excuse me, sir. Chill the asshole. Blind Wolverine over here walking around, yeah. I mean, shot in old-timey English refers to like plural. Ow. Do you ever want to hear a cool term? Sort of like, did Don go over here? Sort of like, we're sort of related to shotgun. A cool term for a very mundane thing. There's something called a paradox gun. Which sounds like the coolest sci-fi shit ever, but it really just means a shotgun with a rifled barrel because it's a legal paradox. It's both a rifle and a shotgun. Don't make a sound, fart. Oh, that's just boring, I know. Fry's Electronics is officially dead. Really? Wait. Fry's Electronics sounds really familiar. Is that they were a computer retailer, right? Like an online retailer? Did we have them in Canada? Well, we die now. Why does this guy have so much health? Business model was really great if you want to slowly die. That'd be kind of funny. Did you hear that? There he goes. Took him long enough. Nowhere in sight. Just paragraphs of explanations. I'm kind of curious because again, like I never really dealt with them, so I don't know what they're like, what it was about their setup that made it. Does it seem Leon seems to like the TMP fine.
Leon, I'm sorry, but I can't be seen with you.
Oh boy, the gang's all here. Can't be seen with you. Proceeds to have more screen time than Ashley. I mean, we're not complaining. Ada's the #1 MVP. You go to fries, they were cool. Down you. These days it's about Micro Center. I'm not familiar with these Yankee computer stores. No one has ever accused my work of being run by an evil Chinese cabal to close these computer stores, so I'm not familiar with them. Micro Centers are wonderlands. There's like only like 12 of them.
I got it.
Well, next time I'm in America Land, I'll have to check out a Micro Center. Considering how much Leon's been shooting, I'm convinced he's playing with infinite ammo on.
Now that I have the sample, you serve me no purpose.
Sadler!
My boy Salazar will make sure you follow the same fate.
Stay with me, Louis. I am a researcher.
What a dong.
Hired by Sadler. He found out what I was up to.
Don't talk.
This could be good for both of us.
Here. It should suppress growth of the parasite. The sample. Sadler took it. You have to get it back.
You have to drive down to California to get one?
Louis! Louis!
I'd love Luis to come back and being like, "It's Luis, guy. Come on. For real?" I didn't call you Leon the whole game, you jackass. Oh, pretty much around the big bloody spot.
I found Louise. Unfortunately, a bit too late.
Did you retrieve the sample?
No, Sadler has it.
There will be another time. Have you had a chance to eliminate Leon?
Not yet.
If that's the case, then maybe we can capitalize on his little lucky streak. Take advantage of the distraction he is causing for Sadler and his followers to retrieve the sample.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. It was just a scratch. My lung is poking out of my chest and half of it's missing. I'm surprised Leon didn't go to find serum. save him.
What's the news on our friend?
That wasn't the important half.
He's
Suck
not
it up,
making it
Buttercup.
easy. The sample?
Sadler's got it. It seems he sniffed out our little game.
Perfect.
Just so we understand each other clearly, I don't trust you, nor does Wesker. If you try to do anything clever, I will kill you.
Is that so?
Thank you for the
You
clip,
know, I
Kaz.
met Wesker long before you.
We'll see soon enough if you did.
Yeah, we'll see.
Also, I pointed out last time, but I'd love for her to take out just like the timeline and be like, I met Wesker in '98. You were still in the Marines then, jackass.
Their destruction is only a matter of time now.
Once he gets Ashley back, his job will be finished. He'll no longer be a factor.
No, I'm leaving Leon to Krauser. Hurry up and retrieve the sample.
Maybe you forgot, Wesker. I don't always play by your rules.
Ridiculous. Cell phone carrier. Which wouldn't have been necessary if she just... Once you can do that, just slam your phone onto your thigh and start parkouring around.
Welcome. Got a selection of good things on. What are you selling?
Of course, none of this would be necessary if she just wore her like assignment data costume with which has like pockets
Thank you.
instead of her cocktail dress.
What are you buying? Come back anytime.
I want to carry sandwiches instead. Slam a Reuben in there. There is, yeah, that's the assignment data one. And no, it doesn't work because those cutscenes are pre-rendered. Though a bunch of other cutscenes work with it, and when we were playing the single player, we were wearing that, which is all black with like a couple red and purple highlights. And when Krauser sees her wearing it, goes, "Oh, the bitch in the red dress," which is very confusing. Ow. Very confusing. Ah. RE5 did it better. Well, yeah, RE5 doesn't use pre-rendered cutscenes. 4 did because it was on older hardware. And that the way that 5 did it allowed us to have the most important thing, Irving Wesker. RE5 had to do something better. I haven't decided which / how many RE games I'm gonna do for the RE marathon leading up to 8. Like, if I'll do all 7 of them, that might be hard to do in a single day, even compared to, like, MGS-a-thon. RE5 did everything better, then why doesn't she have a duck like Ashley? Boom, checkmate atheists. Jeff isn't useless like Ashley is. Here's the real question. Who would win in a fight? Come on, Chris, come on, Chris, come on. Or, Leon, help, Leon. God, what is going on? I just look over and there's just Axel screams get back 100 times every attempt. Oh god. The original vocal, the orgy fights are in Kingdom Hearts 2. I tried to replay Kingdom Hearts 2 not that long ago and I got distracted. Playing with an AI partner. Oh, you're adding Buttsbot. Oh, okay. Judge me 7 over. Okay. You know what, guys? Guess what? So upset. And flash grenades last forever in this game. Holy crap. Also, definitely wanted to use the hook shot and not fan kick. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. I did not know he was here. Uh-oh. Let's use this real quick. Nope. And maybe for the Resident Evil marathon, what I'd do is, and I don't know what I'd do. Some of these games are a lot longer than Metal Gear Solid games. And there's twice as many of them. Like, makes no sense. No, but imagine how people will be caught off guard by this, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 7. No, why would I not play this game? This game's rad. Maybe I'll play them with secret weapons on. Objection. The problem is that 4 and 5 are like 4, 5, and 6 are like 3 times longer than the rest of the games. 2 streams? Out of the question. There's not much of a marathon. Just play Umbrella Chronicles. Oh god. I would need a co-op partner for 5 and 6, though. Rather be set on fire than co-op RE5. Like they spend most of the game on fire, so man, you're missing out. I honest to God, I think co-op professional difficulty RE5 is one of my like top 3 co-op video game experiences I've ever had. Like, so long since I played down for marathon. Ooh man. Stupid boat. House of the Dead Resident Evil Edition. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Here's when you die. Thanks, Obama. Oh, I'm trying to remember the Space Ghost thing. This was obviously a bad idea that you had. Of course I am. Love me some Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Been 100 years, but I still remember that shit. Oh yeah. Should make some good food to go with the Space Ghost Coast to Coast. The Space Ghost Coast to Coast roast, if you will. Oh boy. Might have gone too far in a few places. God, what is going on with these chat commands? I just look over and see pizza OHMACS. Oh man, yeah, you have my sympathies, Santa. Oh, let's get an exclamation point yes in the chat for Xana's event. Thank you. Everyone should follow Xana and tune into that event because it's gonna be rad. He's put a crazy amount of effort into it and hard work. And I watched some of that Azura's Wrath, like, de-rust, and that's gonna be a hoot to see. Okay, it won't be okay. Yeah. It's layout. Dying. Fair enough. Yeah, NASA marathon there. Goddamn, rust is real. Yeah, but it's Azura's Wrath, so it's still really hype. I want to talk about Rust. Whatever you do, don't go back and watch MG Estivus, where it takes me like 25 minutes to remember the like quick way to heat up the key. It's a fun 25 minutes. It sure wasn't. Still not get over the fact that Azura is not in MVC to this day. Me too, except replace Azura with Jean from God Hand. But also don't replace him with Jean from God Hand. I'm in the same situation with both. I think Jean was supposed to be in Tatsunoko, but wasn't put in for some reason, if I remember correctly. Only in good games. Xana, king of the hot takes over here. No, I'm trying. One of the problems with this sorting algorithm, however, is it does not work. Yeah. You may not agree, but you can't deny my size. Boy. I respect the hustle. That wording just makes me think of the... It just sounds like the Hatsune Miku Domino's ad. One of the problems with this sorting algorithm is that it does not work. Yeah, I'm in that boat too. I love MVC too. Buzz off. Buzz off. Buzz off and buzz off. Yeah, well, and I'm a lot more forgiving of them in the, like, King of Fighters context of, like, they will be broken by tags regardless. Or, like, they'll be broken when your next character's in, regardless. Also, MVC Infinites are a lot easier to pull off than KOF Infinites. Oh, crap. You know what I should have is a, I should have an ad for the Smash tournament on here. After this chapter, I'm gonna put that in and make a command for it. Sir. Thank you. She had the right idea. Infinite combos exist, but so do combo breakers. Yes, totally. Totally. Combo breakers are such a great idea that I'm surprised isn't in more fighting games. To make... yeah, oh, 100%. It's definitely not like, oh, we had this idea holistically out of... I think you're 100% right. That it was like a... more of a compliance slash... way to sort it out thing. Wow. Okay, you got that fast. Thank you. Thank you, Cass.
Welcome.
Way too much work. I'll just make an escape. Well, it's one of those things where it's like accidentally coming up with a really good solution. You know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, it turns out the elegant, simple solution ended up being genuinely the best way to do it. We're buying the TMP, guys. I've heard TMP slander for far too long. Smoosh. The Photoshop is amazing. You can thank Tony for that.
Come back anytime.
It's funny because him and a few other folks, it's not a serious tournament. It's very much a for fun tournament, essentially. And a bunch of folks were training for it, and I was low-key like, let's delay it a month so that I can learn the new character. We're not going to do that. I already took the time off of work. By the time I mean the singular day off of work. That's how it is with a bunch of the folks, so don't worry about it. Also, we're doing a tag team division, so... Shred, join, please. Someone could run up, order a Big Mac combo, and someone else went over to this flips a trailer. Cooker combo breaker. Oh, disappoint by being too weak to be God Hand or too OP for the game he's in. See, that's why I think Tatsunoko would have been a good pick. I don't think they would have done it this way, but they could have had him as one of the characters like the mech from Lost Planet, where you don't get to pick a team with him, you just play as the one guy. I still think you're probably right. There'd be like balance, a bit of a balance tightrope, but it would have been fun. You'd also have to, it'd have to be done by someone who like knows and appreciates the like weirdnesses of God Hand. Like, he wouldn't, you'd want him to play a little bit janky or like appear a little bit janky in order to be true to the God Handliness of it all. Doesn't have a butt slapping super? What's the... Who said he wouldn't have a butt slapping super? He's only been playing Project Plus. Again, Shred, you're gonna be like heads and tails better than most of the people playing, so I don't think you have to worry about being rusty or anything. I always think I have to jump down here. I'm furious that none of that knifery did not kill him. Oh man, crossbow guys in the back, just my favorite. Stay stunned, stay stunned. There we go. I'm envisioning MVC's OG Onslaught final boss being replaced with Angra. The whole VOP are disappointed. I'm always reminded of when the game convention they had an MVC player. Oh, that MVC. MVC 3 in display, and I picked Amaterasu, and a dude picked Hulk. I heard someone shout back, being like, a dog is beating the shit out of Hulk. I mean, to be fair, the dog is God. Also, in hindsight, how weird is it that there's a Japanese game where you play as God? In Brazil, very few people know what an okami is. Oh yeah, that's true. I think I meant to say that's fair, not that's true, like I'm an expert in what people in Brazil know. There's only one thing I know they know in Brazil, and that's how to play with Wi-Fi, do wake up Shoryuken. Didn't Hulk refuse an entire planet? Didn't refuse an entire planet back together with his bare hands? It's true. I guess in a certain way, Hulk is God. Oh no. Get out of my face. Games in Brazil. Whatever's free to play, Street Fighter, KOF, Call of Duty, God of War, Donkey Kong Country. The list ends there. I know that I said webcam recordings you got hand runs were acceptable for. Oh, I take it back. I'm just in my head trying to do the like eat hot chip and lie meme, but with Brazil. All Brazilian know is how to play Canon Street Fighter, use Wi-Fi, do wake up Shoryuken, eat hot chip, and lie. There we go. No lie, I once had someone playing .hack GU and said, is that God of War? I did bring up the Gran Turismo price. It was out of hand. People were Gran Turismoing all left and right. Brought it up 5. You can still redeem it 5 times. Well, yeah, you can. Okay, good. We're at a save point. I can play it without feeling bad. And by feeling bad, I mean without and risking anything. Still gonna feel bad because Xana's here for it. Sorry, Xana.
Gran Turismo, 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 Gran Turismo,
Yeah, I do aim to always warn people when it's coming, just in case it's gonna, like, bust some headphones. We've got to figure out who the ultimate dislike is. It Xana and Gran Turismo, or is it Malezra and Wide Shulk? I wish I guessed that. Wide Shulk is blessed. Note to self Wide Shulk remix. I mean, Wide Shulk's already an amazing remix. It's like minor key Gower Plains remixed with Song for Denise. That was close. Wide Shulk is one of those weird internet things that I don't even think I understand it. Make an entire DMV loop out of that. I'm really feeling it's like that 900%. The weirdest part to me is that, like, there's some folks in, like, the Xeno franchise fandom who are really, like, upset at, like, how everyone memes on Shulk's voice lines, and it's just like, no, he can be a meme and a good protagonist at the same time. Like, Shulk is one of my favorite, JRPG protagonists ever. So let's understand, it's Shulk, he's wide, it's great. I think part of what made it funny to me the first time I saw it was that it used, like, the song for Denise is just such a, like that song just slaps. Like, it's such a aggressive beat. You can be a meme and a good protagonist at the same time and get rising to developers. Yeah, 100%. I mean, your memes end here, so. I want to see what this take is before I start the cutscene. We'll just let Krauser and Leon fight up there for a sec. Oh, some people follow other children. Funny. Yeah, there's some element of there's definitely some truth to that. Yeah, I agree with what Shredster says. There's like,
Ada! Well, if it isn't the bitch in the red dress.
Looks like we have the upper hand here.
No, with meme action means, yeah.
You may be able to prolong your life, but it's not like you can escape your inevitable death, is it?
As someone whose college thesis was on memetics, I know that's not what meme actually means, obviously.
You knew each other?
More
I mean,
or less.
they're devoid of context.
Maybe it's about time you told me the reason why you're here.
And hoping
Maybe
to earn
some other
internet
time.
cred. Making a funny haha reference. Meme is officially dead then. The dictionary said that seems that seems very unprofessional from a dictionary standpoint. Ooh, good example, Geg. My classic drinks bone hurting juice. Yeah, to me, like, a big part of what makes, like, shit posting groups and stuff like that entertaining is that there's, like, a acknowledgement that the memes themselves, that the jokes themselves, the references themselves are tired, and like twisting them around in weird ways can lead to some. You kind of squeeze blood from a stone with it, essentially, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Oof, ouch, owie. But even then, there's like a huge proportion of it that's just loathsome, boring repetition of the same tired jokes, for sure. Leap. Favorite meme twist I've ever seen. It was a time machine, but it was Chrono Trigger protagonist.
Leon doesn't die easily. That's fine.
You're not being burned alive yet?
For us. We'll let them fight it out. Neither one of them will manage to come out unharmed.
Easier said than done.
Either way, it's your job to clean up what's left of them when the fight is over. Don't forget who is running the show. Whatever happens, we can't let either of them live to see tomorrow. Our goal is to retrieve the sample. Take out anything that might interfere with our plans.
We generally try and keep things somewhat civil like that. We save the setting people on fire for time splitters.
Welcome.
That's some
Got a
gasoline.
selection of good things on sale, straight. What are you buying? Not enough cash. Stranger.
Enough cash.
What are you selling?
I'll buy it at a high cash. Stranger.
Is that all, stranger? Is that all? Ah. Thank you. What are you buying? Is it? Thank you. Come.
Stupid item Tetris. Taking so damn long. Why am I not doing it this way? Save more space. You got oil at docks? I'll grab some of that.
Back anytime.
Matter of humor, like nobody. What's a meme that everyone knows verbatim? To look like a comedian with original content is more a solidarity thing. I think it's behavior that's somewhat ingrained into people's instincts, like an in-group, out-group kind of evolutionary social thing. Yeah, that I think is kind of getting to the heart of it. 100%. And we bring up shitposting again. That's why, like, shitposting groups are such a thing, because it allows people to have, like, a lower stakes and arguably more abrasive take on, like, fan communities and that kind of stuff. But RE4 JJs are so easy compared to RE5 JJs. through that. Oh, I see you. I recognize you. I acknowledge you. I fan kick you off the tower. Got a decent number of bowgun bolts. I could probably start using the bowgun more. That's the perfect. No, actually, it's not the perfect. I was gonna say this is the perfect time to use the bowgun as a guy approaches me. Much too fast to use. This barrel made of splinters and grass. See this box? Impervious. You can't break that. It's made of a solid box. Oops. Sir? You know what? I was gonna kill him, but then his friend did that for me. You go, Halo. And I really think he hated that guy all along. He would blame it on you if you were dead too. He was waiting. There's like a that guy slept with his wife. There's like a whole thing going on behind the scenes. He was like hoping that Leon or Ada would kill his friend. Or the helicopter. By the helicopter I mean Mike. Let's not forget that the helicopter has a name. And a fully rich, long-standing character, and not just like catchphrase spewing helicopter man. This is where the bowgun really shines. The last bit of toilet paper, never replaced it. And toilet paper's hard to come by in, like, militia island off of, Street Fighter cast or ambidextrous. Let's go from one to FEMA. How late am I? Oof. In fact, I think we could measure that in 1.2 mega oofs. You're 2 hours and 25 minutes. There's more in the cabinet, Joseph. You just had to replace it. Oh god, the backwards TP roll. Chain reaction. was wondering where he was. Now that I see him. Nope. Newest entry into the long-standing Resident Evil series. Albert Wesker goes to the store to buy more toilet paper. He's like squeezing the rolls to see which one's the softest. I need to achieve complete anal disinfection. Sterilization probably would have made more sense there. Fuck it. Too late now. I didn't think memes were funny. Oh god. Criticism of memes into my lair. I like how that guy, that random dynamite guy's like Dracula. You must die. That's right. It's a famous Dracula quote. Not a quote from any other video game villain. Or else you must die. Alternatively, no, not into the pit. I like how it took me like 45 seconds of quoting other things to realize that that was a very straightforward Zelda CDI reference. This is the last time anyone referenced CDI Ganon. Morshu's been all the rage lately. I remember back in the YouTube poop days, Morshu was already all the rage. I became an expert in Morshunomics. Writing all my college papers about the availability of lamp oil, rope, and bombs. Imagine not forgetting to flip the switch. That idea number 429. Mod idea that replaces the merchant in this game with Morshu. Will anyone ever have a stupider mod idea than mine that replaces Owl and Sekiro with Great Shinobi Owl and with Lou Albano Mario, and Sekiro with Danny Wells Luigi. Woo! Adding weapon durability to RE4. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Hey, this one's for Mike. And rest easy, Mike. That guy's dead now. Sorry, Ada. I don't give credit. Come back when you're a little, richer. I can think of exactly one shooter where I liked weapon durability. And it was Far Cry 2. And it was just because I liked that that game's whole thing was like giving you inane shit to worry about during shootouts. Green herbs, bullets, typewriter tape. It's yours, my friend, as long as you've got enough pesetas. Fortnite's next big patch includes weapon jamming. Johnny, no! That'd be funny to watch for once, yeah. I just thought it was really cool in Far Cry 2. You'd be in these, like, high-stakes shootouts, and then, like, your gun would jam, and you'd have to kind of, like, reevaluate how you were doing the fight. Same thing with, like, fire spreading. Like, they always kind of half brought that into the other Far Cry games, but it was cool to, like, set a brush fire to give yourself cover, and then it gets out of control, and you have to, like,
Leon,
temporarily back off or, like, relocate.
Yeah.
Sounded like Raiden, but they're not on lightning swords. Doesn't look okay.
Sorry, Ada.
It was very far from okay.
We have to get that parasite out of your body.
Yeah. But before that, I gotta save Ashley.
Fine. Let's split up.
Ada doesn't want to be a third wheel. Now let's overanalyze this scene for stupid reasons. So Ada gets attacked by her friend, who then just says, "I'm sorry. It was because of the bad thing inside of me." And she was like, "Well, you should address that." And he was like, "Okay, but first I gotta pursue teenage women." Let's be real here. Leon isn't as wholesome as we all thought. That's not fair. Woman, one single. Yes, that's true, that's true. I can hear crossbow jerks just getting all crossbow jerky down there. Guy is having trouble. I'll help him out. We get Ada's really cool ledge climb animation here. It's the only place in Separate Ways you get it. Pursue teenage women for the president. Yeah. Uh-oh. That seems really extra.
Krauser, I'm sorry. I jumped the gun when I reported you dead to Wesker.
I like the idea of human nightmare. I like the idea of Ada doing anything not extra.
Think of all
Ada's
the
like
people
extra the
I would
character.
have to fill out if you were to show up alive.
How's Soul Edge treating you? You say that and Chris is like, Soul Edge, no! Oh. That did way more damage. Oh, wait, no, I just didn't use the heal.
Come on.
RE6 made by Platinum Games. Yeah, I played the shit out of that. Oh.
Come on.
RE4 to 6. Imagine being good at video games. I can't. There's just enough combat tech to feel interesting. It just needs some of that platinum to put it over the top. Yeah. Yeah. Forget the plot. Also, I'm not disappointed that isn't that literally just Devil May Cry? Sure, let's get more Devil May Cry. I'm down with that. Oh, let's also make the super herb now. Nap time. Bedtime for Bonzo. And by Bonzo I mean Ada Wong. Wongzo. Devil May Cry Revengeance. Sweet. Oh no! Krauser? You dinkus, get out of my face.
Come on.
The games that are remade by Platinum. Plot has to stay up. This time? There we go, yeah. Oh. What? The bone hurting plot? I think Krauser might have dipped too deep in the bone hurting juice myself. Imagining Krauser being like, oof, ouch, ow. I'm just imagining the like fight scene between Wesker and Chris and Sheva on the plane from the end of RE5, but like as the fight scene on the plane from the beginning of Bayonetta 2. my face, Krauser? Down you go, Krauser, my boy. Oh, burning, bone-hurting juice.
That's a large thing you have there.
Jesus, Ada.
But I don't like it when men play rough.
How do I not remember that line? I know I had the exact same moment when I was replaying this recently. I was like, wow, okay. I like all the JKs there. I mean, Wesker isn't here. He's just on the phone doing
You'll
Wesker
soon
things.
harbor an awesome power. Yet it seems you would rather choose death.
I'm taking Ashley back,
Big
whether you
brother
like
is
it or not.
grumpy.
Ah, the audacity of youth.
I mean, both franchises are definitely more like character focused. It's less about like what happens and why, and more about what happens to who.
Leon, now!
It'd be funny if he just like dropped the bullets on the ground and then Virgil came in and shot them at Dante.
Move!
Let's go.
Well, 3 does. I don't know if 1 does. DMC 1's plot is pretty much just like go to an island, demon things happen. You kill your brother. Alright, here we go. The boss fight that it's genuinely a damn shame isn't in Leon's story. It's cool as hell that you get to fight Human Sadler. Oh. Jesus, Human Sadler, chill. No. Hey. Where was my dodge prompt that time? Well, that's essentially what I meant, that it's, what's it called? Like, plot isn't the... Like, plot specifically. Like, not to say they're not story-driven, but the stories aren't, like, plot-heavy. Oh, I'm using the wrong input here. Just show off your stupid mouth eye. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, how's it going, Costin? Nope. Yeah, get out of here, Sadler. Oh boy. All right, down we go. Going down here. Oh, hey. Oh, gee, genuinely surprised me. Oh, and I didn't know that was a movie ad. Hey, would you? Oops. Would you buzz off, pal? He really likes this move. Ow. Dang it, Bobby. How are things costing? Hey. What's up? Human Saddler kind of strong, yeah. Like half of the things in the game, its weakness is just that the rifle is really good. Shouldn't even have a one-liner for Human Saddler.
Thank you. This is going to be hard to explain at customs.
It's just still got a one-liner out. It was just about custom. Weakness, rifle shots in the face. Yeah, it turns out rifles are OP. Something most people figured out in like the mid-19th century.
Ada!
No, right.
Better try a new trick, cause that one's getting old.
Goodbye, Krauser's
You okay?
knife.
I've been better.
What's so funny?
Oh, I think you know. The American prevailing is a cliché that only happens in your Hollywood movies. Oh, Mr. Kennedy, you entertain me. To show my appreciation, I will help you awaken from your world of clichés.
Ada, stand back.
Harry Potter's called self-cliche. I mean, yeah. The game is pretty self-aware. Fair enough. Alright, Super Metroid escape mission part. That's right, escape mission, escape section. can probably do most of it RE. Get the money that I'm gonna spend for sure. Oh, I'm out of rifle bullets. People that are particularly evil always become huge, terrifying monsters rather than just turn like that connects to T-virus or something. Yeah, that's true. There are a grand total of like 2 people who won the like T-virus lottery. And they're like Alexia Ashford and Wesker. And even they both end up being like weird giant monsters. I just like that it's everyone's first thought / plan is like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Better irreparably turn into a monster. Oh yeah, 100%. This best friends play where they kept making the joke about like, if you knew injecting yourself was gonna mean you'd never be able to go and order McDonald's again. Like, live a normal life, would you really inject yourself? I do actually like though the explanation in RE5 where it's just like, oh, it's like treated like a punishment. Literal seconds. Does that count? Does that count? Are we good? Is that not? Nope. Okay, it doesn't count. We are not good. Was the first aid spray in here the whole time? Oh, so I only have literally 1 rifle shot? Oh, now I have 3 rifle shots, okay. Nice, more rifle ammo. That should help. Oh boy. Crossbow guy's the worst until the very end. Good shot. Good shot, guy. Oh, another guy with a rocket launcher. Roll the dull toothpick. But if you want to go back to MGS3, still better than the hollowed out knife. Boom. Reincorporation.
Use this.
It is funny seeing that from the other side. Why didn't you just shoot it? Because it's Ada. She doesn't
Sorry, Leon.
shoot rocket
Hand it
launchers. She
over.
throws them at Leon, and
Ada.
Leon shoots them.
You do know what this is.
Hmm.
And she's gone. Also, hope you guys are ready for an absolutely smooth bumpin' end
Don't
credit
worry.
music.
I'll take good care of it.
I have no idea why they did it, but
Here,
Assignment or
catch.
Separate Ways has like the chillest,
Better get a move on.
like
See you around.
jazz. No, she has a hook shot. She jumped and then hook shot it onto the helicopter, I think. We went over this last time. Also remember that in Resident Evil, all helicopters are silent until they're in view. That's true. I actually watched a really good video about silencers the other day. It wasn't like a new video or anything. It was like a... There's not a wrong way. Make a badass exit. Yeah. It was about the MP5 SSD and how its silencer works, which was really interesting. Talked about like why silencers foul themselves over time, like why they stop working. Yeah, Paul Mercier is Leon. It's like how the villains are Michael Goh and Richard Wall. Thank you for playing this Resident Evil game. Now enjoy the sounds of Samurai Champloo credits music. It's not a bad thing. Samurai Champloo is great music. Let's upload our time to the leaderboards. Save. I don't really have anything else planned for today. What extra content is still in here? Stream Eternal Return? No, I don't want to stream a different game or start a different game. We have been going for 3 hours. We probably could cut it. I don't think I own Ultra Kill. Let me check. Should be surprising because I enjoy watching Ultra Kill. And even if I'd like... Oh, I don't own it. I'm going to buy it right now. I'm not going to stream it right now or anything, but I'm going to buy it. I think if there's anything short. If nothing else, I want to buy it to support the devs because it's a really cool game and it deserves to be supported. On sale every 3 weeks. It's okay, I already bought it. You make joke makes loses $20. I don't mind spending $20 on a good game. Something short. That's what I was thinking. Xenosaga. All right, let's just do a real quick Xenosaga 3 speedrun. Yeah, I can show the RE8 demo. Where's the... I'm only missing one important part of doing that, which is I don't know where the hell my... Oh, there it is. I was like, where's my PS5 controller? Let's gotta set up the capture card real quick here. Give me a minute. Being Katos 100%, it's only like 150-ish hours. 76. I don't think you can shorten the bait and Katos 100%. Isn't it like you have to wait for real time to pass? Might as well just waiting there. Yeah. I mean, you're not actively at the keyboard when you're playing it. Yeah, that's my understanding of it. Yeah, I mean, no one's running that for any reason other than the meme. Okay. This demo's really short, unfortunately. But folks have been curious about it. When I streamed it on... When I played it on stream, it was a while back. It's also gonna look weird because I have my like bit rate and everything set for streaming a much lower fidelity game, so this might look wonky. Oh, alright. Catch you later, Cass. My second monitor has a very light image on it, and it's making it hard to see in the game. Excuse noted. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Catch you next time, Xana. She's napping again. It's nap time. Let me see what she's... Actually, it's weird. It's way... It feels like it's way lighter than last time I played this. Looks impressive. Yeah, it looks much better. Like, it looks better on the display. I'm only streaming it at 30. It looks better at the actual frame rate, but I can't change the frame rate without restarting the stream, and I don't want to bother doing that. It's got nothing to add. There we go. There's my chippy. Yeah, this section's very RE7-y looking. The game gets more impressive when you start getting into stuff like this. Like cool, pseudo-medieval architecture. And how good the lighting is. I will say this does make me want to play Bloodborne. It was my first day working at the castle today. I was most shocked to see the masters and the women. Masters of the house were all women. The mistress and her daughters were very adamant that they wouldn't bite. It was quite particular and peculiar. This is from 1958, Jesus. It's been 2 weeks since I started working at the castle, and I'm a little afraid. Another maid, Adela, made a mistake, and Master Daniela slashed her face with a knife. And at night, I can hear wailing, as if ghosts roam the halls. I want to go home. I don't know what to do. Young ladies were complaining it was too hot and stuffy during dinner, so I opened up the window just a crack. Shut it now, they all shrieked at me in unison. I fear I may be taken down into the cellar, never to be seen again. I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. I don't know why they're Cockney when we're in Romania, but still. Very normal necklace. Looks like an important room. I do love this Resident Evil 1 foyer. Makes me want to go, what a mansion! That's the bloodborniest thing of all. Let's see. Just to wait. Where are titties? Are they coming? But not as much titties as you would hope. It's spooky. We got grapes for days. Give me that courtyard key.
I'm watching you.
Where from Wormst?
I won't last until dinner.
There she be. Nope. Nope. Get out of here, Lady Spookums. Nope. Stupid lady. I'm escaping. My necklace. Okay, no. See, there's titties.
So we finally meet.
Stab. And couldn't even use the bolt cutters. See, it's real short. But that's actually kind of perfect because we were looking for something real short to do before we closed the stream. Finished the stream. Who was streaming? Is there that Crack Attacks streaming? Mr. Holmes. Let's read Mr. Holmes. I haven't rated Mr. Holmes in too long. Nope, that's the wrong one. Yeah, no worries. Thanks. That was a good idea for what to close it off with. Yeah, I'm back tomorrow night with more Neo 2. And then back on Friday for all that jazz. That for 4-Player Friday. And yeah. Then Sunday with more FF10. Hoping to stream a little bit more next week. But yeah, thanks everybody who watched. And I'll catch you all next time.